Okay, today I'll walk you through an example on how to do the bank reconciliation. Okay, this example will be a very good one for you to be able to grasp this topic. Okay, now let's have a look at the question. Okay, so this is the question. Now, when we have a question like this, the first thing you need to do is to compare the opening balance of the cash book with the opening balance of the bank statement. They should be the same. So as you can see over here, this is 5100 of the cash book, whereas for the bank statement is 5600. So the opening balance must be the same. So these two 1900 and 1400 you have to omit it, okay, because these two have been accounted for in the previous period, okay, in the last period. Okay, so first step, make sure that the balance are the same. Okay, next, you have to compare the debit side of the cash book with the credit side of the bank statement. Okay, and then you take the items that are similar. Okay, at 90. At 90, and then this one 120, and then this one 120. Okay, and next, you compare the credit side of the cash book with the debit side of the bank statement, because as I already explained earlier on, the business and the bank, they have a different point of view. Okay, for the business, the deposit, okay, money coming in will be on the debit side, whereas for the bank, okay, the whatever is on debit side, when we deposit money to our bank account, for the bank they will be on the credit side, okay, because to them, when we deposit money to them, is like the bank is now owing us the money, okay, we become the bank creditor, okay, that's why to the bank a deposit is on the credit side. Okay, now that aside, let's continue with the questions. Okay, so the credit side of the, you compare the credit side of the cash book with the debit side of the bank statement and take whatever is the same. Okay, is similar. Okay, 2200, 500. Okay, is that all? Okay, so now after you're done with this, okay, you have to circle the antique items in both the bank statement and the cash book. So we circle this one is antique, this one is antique, this one is antique, this one is antique, this one is antique. So meaning to say we have to deal with this later on, okay, to reconcile the difference. Okay, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so now these two will represent unpresented check, and this one on the debit side, these two are the uncredited check. Okay, just a brief recall, unpresented check are the check which you have already made payment to the customer, but they have not yet presented it to the bank for payment. Okay, or probably they have already banked in, but the bank has not debited yet. Okay, and uncredited check is you have already deposit the money to the bank account. Okay, but the bank have not yet credited the money, okay, into your bank account. Okay, this is money going out but not yet reflected in the bank statement. This is money coming in but not yet reflected in the bank statement. Okay, so now after we have done all this, we need to the first step is to update the cash book. So we have to update the cash book in order to make this reconcile the difference between these two. Okay, we have to first update the cash book. Okay, so this is the cash book. Whatever this one we have already take the what's the same. Okay, so what's remaining, okay, is not yet in the cash book. Okay, so meaning to say we have to update the cash book with the circle one. Okay, clear? Okay, so now first for this question you have to calculate the balance carried down and balance brought down over here. Okay, I'm not going to repeat again how to calculate, but you need to do it you need to calculate the balance, okay, the closing balance. Okay, so here is the closing balance brought down 2160. Okay, over here balance carried down, balance brought down 2160. Okay, next, to update the cash book you need to compare the debit side of the cash book with the credit side. So whatever is on the credit side here in the bank statement, you have to put it on the whatever I repeat, whatever on the credit side of the bank statement, you have to put it on the debit side of the cash book. Okay, so we will put it over here. You see, 480. Okay, then we write the details. Issue and 80 is interest on fixed deposit. Okay, and next we have to update the cash book with here was over this column. So whatever is on the debit side, it has to be on the credit side of the cash book. Okay, so 120, 30, and 550. Okay, so May 31. Okay, utilities 120, and then we have 30, and we have 550. So we write the details, bank charges for $30 and insurance for 550. Okay, so to repeat again, you have to update the cash book, the debit side correlates with the credit side of the bank statement, and the credit of the cash book with the debit of the bank statement. Okay, after you are done with that, okay, you need to balance it. So how to balance the account? Okay, hopefully you still remember. So first step, you have to add up all the amount over here, 2160 plus 480 plus 80. So you get 2720. Okay, next you add up the amount over here, 120, 30, and 550, and you get 700. Okay, and next you leave some empty because this is already same, so you leave some space, leave a line over here. Okay, and you draw the total column, total line. Okay, followed by 2 lines. Okay, and then you write the bigger amount, you compare these two, you write the bigger amount as the total. Okay, the total on both the sides. Okay, and now after that you will write balance carried down on the side which is smaller. So this side is smaller, you write the balance over here. So the total is 2720 minus 700. So the balance we have is 2020, and balance brought down 2020. Oh, okay, I forgot to actually mention this. Okay, now as we go along to the next step, if you feel that you want to give it a try, I think you can pause the video for a while and then give it a try first. Okay, then if you are not sure, then you come back to the video again. I forgot to mention it over here because over here I actually like you to have a try. Okay, pause the video and have a try. Never mind. Later on over here, after I speak 2 lines, okay, then you can pause the video and have a try by yourself first. Okay, so now this is step number 1. So we have already updated the cash book with what is in the bank statement but not yet inside the cash book. Okay, so we have put all this into the cash book. Okay, so it's already updated. Now it's the turn to update the bank statement with whatever is not inside here but is in the cash book. So whatever we have circled here is not yet in the bank statement, so we have to put it inside here. Okay, remember, so whatever a bank statement have a credit balance. Okay, I'll just start out first. Okay, so step number 2, we are going to reconcile the bank statement. Okay, put whatever is in the cash book into the bank statement. Okay, which is not there yet. So balance, credit balance, because the bank statement is a credit balance. Okay, credit balance as per bank statement 3920. Okay, now remember, whatever is on the debit side will be here. Okay, so credit, you have to add 1300 and you have to add 2230 because here and here. Okay, remember, so add uncredited check. See, this is uncredited check. Add uncredited check Angela 1300, and then we have to add 2230, okay? This is for Kakian. So after that, we draw the line, we sum up the two, so it comes up to 3530, and then we draw a line. So now you use 3920 add 3530, so we have 7450. Okay, now maybe over here you can pause it and try to do the next one. Okay, let's unpresented check. Okay, so maybe you can pause the video, have a try first, and come back to the video later. Okay, so for this, you have to minus off with whatever that's over here, put it into here. Okay, you have to account reconcile it. Okay, whatever is not yet included, you have to put it into the bank statement here. Okay, so you can have a try first now. You come back later, okay, while I continue. Okay, you just pause the video, give it a try, and then come back later to check your answer. Okay, so let's unpresented check Daryl. So last over here we have to include all these 3450 and 1980. Okay, so 1980 is for Yamei. So draw the line. So add up these two, 3450 plus 1980, you have 5430. Sorry, I forgot to mention that over here, because it's less, so it would be advisable that you put a bracket here, which I forgot to put it. Okay, bracket 5430. Okay, bracket. You need to put a bracket here, 5430. Okay. So you will not confuse, because if you don't put the bracket over here later on, you might thought this is to add up. Okay, so I would advise and I'll strongly encourage you to put the bracket over here to signify this is the minus. Okay, so bracket 5430. So 7450 minus 5430, you have 2020. Okay, and you put the double line like this. So you see, at first the bank statement has a credit balance of 3920. Okay, you add up all these, then your balance is a credit balance of 7450, and you minus this one, these two. Okay, you still have a credit balance as per bank statement of 2020. So it's the same. A credit balance as per bank statement is the same as a debit balance as per updated cash book. So as you can see over here, this one, they are the same now. Okay, so it shows that you are correct. If it's not the same, that means you have made a mistake and you might have to go back again to the questions. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. For this one, I'd like you to have a try first. I'd like you to have a try preparing the bank statement, starting with the balance as per updated cash book. Okay, over here, because sometimes I think you need to know two methods. Okay, I will not focus so much on the bank overdraft. Okay, but you need to know the two methods, two ways. Okay, in case they like you to start off with the cash book first, then you will be able to do it. Okay, so similarly, after here you do step 1 until 2020, but now I'd like you to do this one, bank reconciliation statement. Okay, it's the same, but you need to do balance debit as per cash book, as per updated cash book. Okay, so you see the balance now is 2020. Okay, updated balance as per balance debit as per update cash book is 2020. Okay, now if you like to give it a try, maybe you can stop the video now and give it a try first. Okay, if not, you can continue. Okay, and listen to the end of the video. Okay, because I want to complete this to make it a wholesome video. Okay, so okay, now a little difference between from the example earlier on, the bank statement starting with the bank reconciliation statement starting with the bank statement. Okay, we want to include whatever that is not yet done, that's not yet included that is already in the cash book but not yet in the bank statement, we want to put it in, okay. But now what happens is that if we start with the bank statement as per cash book, then it's a little bit different, okay. So this one, the step one is still the same, okay. After you have adjusted the cash book, okay, meaning to say this cash book here is already updated with all the items inside with all the items that is in the bank statement. So this is a comprehensive updated cash book, okay. This one, okay. Because actually if you want, you can write down balance BT, issue and everything, okay. But we are not going to copy down again, so we just do the adjustment over here. So now the first step is still the same, but the different thing is that so now this is the updated cash book with everything, okay, including whatever is in the bank statement, okay. But to reconcile it to the bank statement, what we need to do, because over here we have already minus out the unpresented check, right? But in the bank statement, they have not yet done this, okay? So we need to plus it back, add it back up, okay? And this one, that's why we go to the next step, you see? So balance as per updated cash book is 2, and then we have to add unpresented check, example, okay? So let's go back, okay? So now to make it similar, to reconcile it to the bank statement, because this one we have already paid but the bank have not yet done it, so we have to put it back, okay, minus, we have to add it back. And this one we have already deposited but the bank have not yet done it, so we have to minus it off, okay. That's why, as you can see, if we start out from the updated cash book, you have to add back the unpresented check, and you have to less the uncredited check. Then you only then you can come up with the balance as per bank statement, okay. So this is a little bit different than if you were to start off with balance credit as per bank statement, okay. So you just need to remember that. Okay, now moving on to the next step, I'll show you the answers, okay. You can stop the video, I'll give you a try first and then come back for the answer and check your answer later on, okay. So now this is the answer, okay. To unpresented check, Daryl, Yamei, okay. So it's the opposite of the BRS starting from the bank statement, okay. Yep, this is the one I'm saying, okay. You need to put the bracket, okay. So you may check your answer now, okay, and see if you have done it correctly. Okay, so I think it would be good if you have a practice first, okay, for a start with 2 methods, okay. One is you do this, okay. One, you have to do the bank reconciliation statement starting from the bank statement, and then the next one you have to do it balance as per updated cash book, okay. You use this balance, okay. I want you to do 2, okay, so you can have a idea what if they ask you to do the next to use the other method and you do not have an idea how to do it, okay. So this one will still be the same, and then I'd like you to do the bank reconciliation statement starting with the bank statement, and next the bank reconciliation statement starting with the cash book, okay. So you see this is add unpresented check, but if you are using from the bank statement, then it's add uncredited check, okay. So I hope with this you can have a better understanding. I think this is quite a good exercise to illustrate the essence of this topic, okay. Thank you.